to submit anything for the student showcase, make sure you send it to tim@lessonsontheweb.com. Just send it to me like as a file or a link to YouTube, something like that, along with your name or the name you want to go by and what you are playing, and then I will review it at the end of the month during the student showcase. So we have like 3 or 4 submissions today. Before we begin, I want to make sure I talk about this first because this is only for a limited time kind of deal. Let me just make sure, just give me a sec here. I just want to make sure everything is good to go before we begin. All right, everything looks pretty good. Okay. Oh, yeah. Before we begin, let me start the Facebook stream real quick, and then I'll do like my little announcement thing, and then we're going to get right on to the showcase. So just hold on less than a minute. Feel free to say hello in the chat. We got Fanny, Marcel, GB back again, and many others. So just hold on less than a minute. Hello students, your piano teacher Tim here. If you're watching for the first time over on Facebook, make sure you like our page, Piano Lessons on the Web. Make sure if you're watching on YouTube that you are subscribed and you have all notifications on by hitting that bell, because we have new lessons coming out all the time and you don't want to miss a beat. Today is the 5th student showcase, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically where I review the playing from our students that I kind of like collect the recordings over the month, and then at the end of the month I basically review them. If you ever want to submit a submission, send it to me, tim@lessonsontheweb.com. You can also send it through our Facebook page Messenger. That works as well. All right, so here is what we're going to do. I'm going to do a little bit of an announcement first, and then we're going to get right on to the showcase here. But I do want to get to this announcement because it is only for a few more days. Okay, so if you're a fan of the YouTube channel, you're digging my content, you really like learning from me, you want to check out the courses over on my website, pianolessonsontheweb.com, where I have over 20 courses designed to help you learn more about piano, music theory, improvisation, ear training, pretty much anything that I felt that you would need to become a well-rounded musician. Now, what is the big advantage of getting these courses over the YouTube channel? Well, first of all, these are courses. So you're not just going to get an instructional video and then move on to the next one, move on to the next one. What you're going to do is you're going to get an instructional video with notes that go along with it that you can follow along with. It also has assignments, worksheets, real sheet music to play, and a lot of other things to basically give you an opportunity to not just learn the topic, but practice and master them as well, which is so important when learning piano. So go over to Piano Lessons on the Web. Just check out, the other features here. You can obviously contact me with any questions you have. You can learn at your own pace because all courses come with lifetime access, meaning there's no expiration date on them. And then, of course, you can take them on your favorite device and check that out. Okay, so the reason I'm bringing this up right now, and I wanted to make a point about this today, is that the course packages are on sale now. There's the summer sale going on until July 4th. So you can purchase courses individually, but I recommend getting a course pack mainly because of the cost benefit. So normally courses are $29.99 a piece. Just taking the beginner's pack here on sale for $39.99. You get 4 courses included in here. So that would be about $120 normally, so only for $40. So you get a much better deal doing that. The other thing is like this, the course packs I like because depending on where you think you're at, like if you're just starting out, that beginner's pack's perfect. Maybe you watched a lot of my lessons already, so maybe you want to start with the intermediate pack or with the advanced pack. Obviously, you can email me. I actually just got an email about this, about which pack basically to get. So you can email me, and I'll be happy to sort that out for you. But if you want to find out on your own, try to figure it out. Each pack, when you click on it, shows you what courses are involved, and then what you want to do is you just want to click on some of the courses, and it'll take you to the course description page. which is really important because it shows you the course description along with what you need to know ahead of time. We're going to be able to do at the end of the course. Songs you'll learn, pretty important, and generally how long it's going to take you to complete the course. So if you want to figure out which pack's good for you, just kind of go through the list of courses, check it out. And like I said, if you have any questions, I'll help you. Obviously, the best value on the whole website is the all course access, existing and new. So when I put out a new course, I am actually working on one right now, you will get access to that as well, and any of the other ones in the future that come out. So check that out. One thing I want to tell you is like a little thank you for coming by today, and maybe just to test to see if you're paying attention, but use code YouTube during checkout to get an additional 15% off. So they're on sale anyway, and you can get kind of a double discount thing going on. So I just want to throw that out there just to thank you for coming by today. All right, enough. Oh, excuse me. Man, I should have brought water. Anyway, enough about this. Let's get on to the student showcase. Okay. Here we go. Now we are ready to go. Hopefully everybody's ready. So let me get up our first submission here. Okay. I'm going to tell you what. Yeah, I'll get Fanny's thing. No, maybe we'll start with Marcel. Yeah, I'll just do it down the list here. All right, so we're going to do Marcel first. And let's see what Marcel has. It's a YouTube video. Fan of the Opera. Okay, yeah, I did glance at this a little bit earlier. All right, let me get this, the volume up. Oh, that's me. Shh. There we go. Shh, me. There we go. All right. On with the show. Oh, yeah, you guys probably need to see what's going on, huh? All right, here we go. Yeah, really nicely done. Wait, let me do this before it starts up Rude Buster. All right, there you go. All right, so yeah, very nicely done, Marcel. Some things I noticed. Let me see if I can find it here actually in the recording, so we know what we're looking at here. Yes, right here. All right. All right, let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, here with the left hand, we're bum, 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 bum. I feel like you're doing a little bit too much pedal there. Let me see if it's at this spot. See, there's good. I felt like there was a spot later on where you're a little bit too muddy. Not bad. Wait, hold on. I have another little point here. So anyway, right there was fine. Actually, you have another spot later on where the left hand it comes in like that. And you just had the pedal on too much. I actually think you're probably pretty good with the pedal overall. I think it was just kind of a fluke. Just maybe pay a little bit more attention to it, just so you don't have that bleeding kind of sound, because that will kind of ruin the overall feel. So let me take a look here. Oh, before that, hold on. Okay, so like right at the end of that left hand note you just hit, I would love to hear a little break in the pedal because that's the beginning of a new section. You have a new kind of, well, not a new melody, but you have the melody coming back in there. So just like a little breath there, like even take a physical breath, and then that'll just give it a little bit more musicality because it feels like to me that you hit that last note, and just because I think you have the pedal down and you just don't have that breath, it just runs in a little bit too much for me. Let me see if I have much else to say about it. Other than that, I really thought it was good. I was really trying to be picky, looking for things because note-wise, rhythm-wise, it's pretty good. Let me just listen to it for a little second here. Your balance between hands is pretty good, I think. Now, right here, hold on. This is just me. Wait. You see how you had that bass line pattern, da 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 da, and you had a second one, da 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 da. I think it would be cool, like a little cool detail to make that second one, the one you just played right there, a little bit softer, just so it's like kind of an echo. So you have like this kind of thing. Just to kind of lead you onto that next section. So just like little details here and there. I would start listening to maybe some recordings of some professionals playing it because I think you're at that level with this piece to start kind of picking out maybe some performance things. So where you're at is you're really like trying to add in the really finer details, which actually I think requires probably the most amount of work. So there's always like the 80-20 rule where, like to get from 80% to 100% is actually more work from 0% to 80%. And that's because obviously from 0 to 80, you're really building from the ground up. Whereas from 80 to 100, you're really refining, like almost like a sculptor or something, refining the rest of the piece. So yeah, try to add in those few things I said. Excellent job. I thought it was really nicely done. So good job, Marcel. Let me check in the chat just real quick. Thank you for the pedal tips. You're welcome, Marcel. Thank you for your submissions. All right, or your submission. Let me get the next submission out here. This next one will be from the Bird 101, who I believe is another Disney tune. Here we go. All right. Oh, you got some handing up on your... Oh, let me show you what I'm talking about. You got some handing up on your desk. I like seeing that. Okay, here we go. What? Oh. Yeah, nicely well done. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Okay, nicely done, the Bird 101. It sounds like you're still getting this one a little bit underneath your fingers still. I did hear some missed notes, I think, especially when you're hitting some of the chords. So it just sounds like something that'll probably begin to work itself out on its own. Sounds a little slow to me as well, but I wouldn't worry about that right now. Just see if you can clean up a little bit of the missed notes. Now, let me see. I know. Let me see if I have the sheet music to this one. Oh, no, I don't think I do. You might have sent it to me, but I don't think I downloaded it. But anyway, I'll try to give you the best advice I can. All right. Yes, some mistakes, which is okay. It's completely understandable. So what that means is you want to go through and you want to star those areas. Even look at your own recording. You'll know where some of the missed notes are. Make sure you star those in your music. Start your practice session from those spots. I really think that's probably the main thing you want to work on right now with this one. Clean up the note mistakes and then start maybe getting your rhythm a little bit more up to speed. I should have listened to this one ahead of time. I would listen to it on the stream, but the problem is I'm afraid of copyright, especially for a Disney piece like that. In fact, we might even get a copyright thing for it, but it's not a big deal. Yeah. So yeah, work on the notes and then maybe just start getting the tempo up to speed and then working out some of the finer details. Thank you so much for your submission. I always love to hear these Disney songs from you. So keep them coming, the Bird 101. Thank you for your submission today. Okay. I did the recording this morning. I did not have much time. It's my second recording. The third was not as good. Well, that's okay, Marcel. I remember this morning you were like, "Oh, I hope I can get in." Oh, the Bird 101 is working on the Entertainer right now. Great. I do know the Entertainer very well. So if you once you get that up to speed, maybe submit it for the student showcase. I'm happy to take a look at it. That one I'm very familiar with. Okay, we have more. I think there's at least two more. I think at least one more. Correct. It was Phantom of the Opera. Here's my YouTube link. Okay. Oh wait, let me show Marcel's link here. Here you go. All right. On with the show. If you like the lesson so far, you find it helpful, make sure to slap a big fat like on the video. It really helps out. Okay. Here we go. We only have one more submission because the other one was the Phantom of the Opera. The sheet music there. So we have one more from Fanny. So good old Fanny. Let's see what Fanny is up to with this recording. The video cannot be played in the browser. Well, what? I can figure this out. Wait, hold on. Just an MP4. It can't be that hard. I don't know why my browser won't open an MP4, but whatever. Here we go. Perfect. Now we're good. Wait, I'm going to restart it. Here we go. Yeah, beautiful. Well done. So that is a pretty short prelude there. Let me get this prelude up just for me to take a look at it because I do know this one a bit more than the other preludes. And let me just give you some advice on it. So it was what, Prelude 7, I believe? Just give me a sec. I'll find it. Yep, 7. Well, I remembered. Okay, so here's Prelude number 7. Okay, one thing I notice about what you're doing is if you notice here, you have this first note coming in here, and then you have this C sharp here. And you're hitting the C sharp and the D very evenly, but it's actually a dotted rhythm. So let me circle this actually for you so you know we all know what we're talking about. Yeah. So right here, and then actually this note too. You're actually making these 2/8 notes like real even. You're going bum 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 bum. I mean, you're making a little bit of a dotted rhythm there, but it's too even. So you want to put more time on that first note, less time on the second note. So it's more like this. So instead of this, it's more like this. Where it's like you almost hold on to this one too long, and you just quickly hit that one up there. So just like that with the rhythm. Other than that, not bad. Your notes were pretty much all there. There was like one chord I think you missed a little bit, probably that rolled chord. I mean, you might have had it actually because that's kind of a weird chord. But anyway, work out that rhythm. What I would work on also is the top note. Actually, let me bring you back to here because I can show you. What I would work on is singing out these notes. So all the melody notes. Now, here's the thing: is when chords start to come in, where's the melody note? Well, it's on the top. So you still want to play out that top note even if you have a chord. Now it's trickier than it might seem because, well, when you have more than one note going on at a time, it's like, how do you even play that more? Well, you just want to slightly tilt your hand that way and just think about putting more emphasis on that note. That way you'll be able to hear the melody come out, which is that B there. You could hear that. That way you can have the melody come out even if you have chords below it. So that's what I recommend with that one, the rhythm, singing out the melody a little bit more. Other than that, I thought it was pretty good. So thank you for your submission. It was a good one. Keep them coming for next month. I don't know if we're doing one next month only because it's July. I'm going to be taking 2 weeks off here. Here's the thing is we're going to be taking off 2 weeks off from the live streams. I have a huge backlog of videos I need to put out. I'm actually still in the process of looking for a video editor, so maybe I can either get them to do it, or maybe I want to get start getting some of them coming out. So even though we don't have live streams next week, Friday and Sunday, you're probably still going to see a video on Saturday and Sunday in the morning, and you're going to see those videos that are kind of in the backlog come out. That way there will be stuff coming out on the channel, even though I won't be teaching the live lesson. So we're going to take 2 weeks off, give me a good chance to relax, and just kind of do some other, summary things that aren't teaching piano over the internet. Like I said in the last lesson, people, like a lot of people take off on the summer, and so everything on YouTube kind of goes down anyway. So what I like to do is I like to kind of take that opportunity, rest a little bit, and then come back for the fall. I mean, I'll be back before the fall. I'm only taking off for 2 weeks, but really rest, plan for the fall, and then just knock those lessons out of the park because that's when everybody's going to be back to school, back to work, back to learning piano. So that's my thinking on that. I still have good lessons on the way for July and August. Don't worry, but that's where my thinking is at. I like to fill you guys in. Okay, yep. See what we got here. Okay, everybody's saying, asking when they started playing. All right, not from Denmark. All right, everybody. So I don't understand the copyright stuff. Maybe you can explain, says the Bird 101. Okay, so here's what the copyright stuff is. So popular music, even some classical music. So what happens is if a company owns the rights to a piece. So Disney probably owns the rights to the piece that you played on the piano. Now you would think, oh, I'm playing it on the piano. It's not a big deal. Well, here's the problem, is that they have an automatic system, and actually they have people that manually do it as well, but they have an automatic system that actually goes through the videos as they're posted, or after they're posted, I think, and identifies little clips that match that original song. So even if you're playing it on piano, the software is advanced enough to be able to pick it out. In fact, it's actually it's really too sensitive because it'll even pick out a clip that's too short because there's fair use law, right? And a lot of people tell me that running the channel, oh well, Tim, you're under fair use, it's fine, and they are right. Here's the problem though: a company like Disney, when somebody does a copyright strike against you, you either have to demonetize the video, you have to remove it, but basically, what happens is you can appeal that claim, and if you win the appeal, then you get the money from the video, and the video gets to stay up. I mean, it's up to the copyright holder, really. But the problem is that they have all the power. That Disney is the one deciding whether it's fair use or not, and usually they will not decide that it's fair use. So really, and then what happens? This is why it's kind of a big deal, because if you appeal, and actually they kind of give you one free pass now, which is great. That's a good thing. Is if you appeal a copyright claim, like if Disney claimed my video and I appealed it and they got it rejected, which is up to them and not YouTube, it puts a strike against my account. If I get, well, they give you one free one, but then if I get one real one past the warning, I'm not allowed to live stream anymore. So it's a big deal to appeal that claim and lose. So that's why it's such a big deal, even though it is fair use, even though it should be all okay, and it is all okay in a lot of cases. It's really the power's all in these companies, and that's really the problem going on. So YouTube's actually working to make it better now, to give like maybe the creator a little bit more say into it. But that's kind of the workings behind YouTube, and why a lot of creators are complaining about the copyright system. Yeah, so submit it to me, Tim at lessonsontheweb.com, or through the YouTube channel, or the Facebook page, rather. It's summer, you're supposed to relax. I know, I would never take that to heart. I was still in my first year when I did recordings. It took me almost 50 times. Well, that's all right. All right, everybody. What I'm going to do before we go is I'm just going to quickly talk about a couple things coming up. And then I think we'll end it today, because that was all the submissions. Let me make sure I got through all the submissions. Just double check. Yeah. All right, perfect. Thanks, everybody, for their submissions today. I'm not going yet. I just want to kind of thank you. Okay. So, over on my website, pianolessonsontheweb.com, obviously there's the sale going on for the courses. Just want to quickly throw that out there again. Ends July 4th, so you can pick up these course packs at a very good discount. A little thank you for coming by today, and hopefully you're paying attention to the lesson. Use code YouTube during checkout for an additional 15% off, so you can actually get a pretty good discount right now if you use both of those things. But what I really want to tell you about right now is, if you click on the community page at the top tab, you can fill out this form to get a reminder 30 minutes before we meet. It's through email. A little bit more reliable than YouTube, I would say, or a lot more. And then you can say there's no events planned. This is the calendar. This is the important thing I want to tell you about. There's no more events planned for July. There will be, though. Here's the thing. I want to tell you that we're going to be off. So no lessons the week of the 4th. So July 4th and then the 6th. And then, July 5th and the 7th we're off. We're also going to be off the 12th and the 14th. We're going to come back July 19th, I believe. And there will be videos coming out in the meantime that I have to catch up on. So we'll take a little time off. I'm still going to be putting something out just to kind of let you guys know that the channel isn't dried up and blown away. Yeah, thumbs up if you're enjoying this video, guys. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm. It actually lets other students know, too, when they see the video, that it's a quality lesson. All right, everybody. I think I'm going to end it today. It's getting pretty hot in here with the lights. Luckily, I did turn on the air conditioner, blasted it for a while before we began, so luckily it took until now before it really got hot. But anyway, any quick questions before we go? Thanks for coming out today. Thanks for supporting the channel. Also, another thing is, the courses are also a great way to support the channel as well, because really the supporters through the website and just really watching here on YouTube, but a lot of the people on the website buying the courses is really why we're in this new studio, why I'm still doing this. So it's a big thank you to all of you, and then just the general viewership. Thank you so much. Black Genius says, now I got a piano at home. Great. I'm going to be able to submit clips. All right. I'm looking forward to it. A Black Genius. So send them over there and to me, and I'd be happy to check it out. Okay, I'll miss a weekend in August. My brother's getting married. Oh, well, congratulations to him, the Bird 101. And yeah, congratulations. Thanks, everybody, for coming out today. Thanks, Filthy Will, and everybody else for being a great part of our channel. It really is because of your viewership that we're here. I'm serious. I know I've done a lot of the hard work, but if the interest wasn't there, we wouldn't be here. And I can't thank you enough for that. Really, I don't have to go to work. I mean, this is my job, and I'm happy doing it. It's a little bit of an adjustment this year, but we're doing great. And I'll see you guys on July 19th. So thanks, everybody, for coming by. I'll check you out real soon. Thanks you so much, and enjoy the little bit of the summer that I won't see you for. So thanks, everybody. I'll talk to you again real soon.